Previously on Coruscant Nights.
Hey, TC-44, is it right?
Yes, sir. How may I be of service?
I've got a call for you. My name's Saul Dixon, and I gotta tell you something. I'm pleased to let you know that you've won a special award.
Oh, an award? Me?
I'd like you to take this drive, upload the coordinates to the office, Saul's office. There's some other files in there. I would appreciate it if you don't hand them out or look at them. Please deliver all this information to Saul Dixon when you get there.
So as TC-44 walks over to, how about a train station?
Okay. Yeah, that's great.
He's going to go through the data to see where he has to go. And while he's in there, he's just going to go through all the data. That's pretty good. I got 2 successes and 4 advantages.
2 success and 4 advantages.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a good roll.
TC-44 scours his memory. Bits and pieces of this new data that he's just acquired have sort of triggered memories of fighting alongside the clones in a battle that they should not have won, where it was just he and Debo Bend, the Jedi Master, along with, at the most, 50 clones against a whole regiment of battle droids. He's remembering the battle droid tactics, and he's remembering the clone tactics, and how's he gonna get this door open?
Oh no! So he remembered. He found hidden data that still remained in his brain. He got his memory back.
He got his memories back. Yeah.
When memories are uncovered and the past is revealed, will you like what you find? Or is the truth much darker than you imagined?
TC-44 looks at this control panel, and he, with his metal hand flat, karate chops it.
God.
And the front of the panel comes off, and it exposes all the wiring on the inside. And I would like to do a, would it be computers or mechanics check to see if I can open the door?
I think it's computers.
Okay. I mean, it's the same either way. So, how difficult?
Since you took the face off of it,
yeah,
it's going to be an average difficulty.
Okay. So, average difficulty, 3 intellect, and... Okay. TC-44 flips the tip of his finger open again and plugs it into the little... There's just a little data port behind the thing that he broke off. Yep. And so he plugs his finger in, and he is fluent in over 6 million forms of communication. But whatever this computer is speaking, it's not one of them.
So he couldn't do it?
No.
Okay.
Blast it.
The protocol droid behind you, the astromech droid behind you, mutters out a few soft beeps.
TC-44 turns around. I think with his, he might have a little bit of an attitude change with his uncovered memories.
I was actually going to say, I think that you should instantly be able to gain a rank in 3 hidden skills.
Okay.
You should get a rank in ranged light.
Yeah, I'll take ranged light for sure. I will do knowledge warfare and skullduggery, or vigilance, or
either.
cool.
You can choose. Yeah,
you know what?
cool,
it's going to be cool.
Yeah, because this is the attitude change. He's cool as a cucumber now.
Also, TC-44 has significantly. I guess it's because of his memory wipe. He has significantly lower XP than any character we've had so far on the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably partly my fault, but
he turns to the astromech and he says, "What is it? I'm not feeling very well. And is there something else I can call you? That is far too long."
The beeps translate to,
"The panel. I would have broken it years ago. I don't have any hands."
And yes,
Well, now that it's broken, I can open it.
as the other protocol droid says, I would try to lift you, but you are far too heavy.
No, I just need a push.
Okay, fine. And TC-44 gets behind the droid and pushes him forward to the panel.
A little sort of spinning drill bit pops out of the face of this astromech droid. It plugs into the port that TC-44 had just previously plugged into. It twirls around, twirls around back and forth for like a minute, and the door slides open.
Brilliant, little one. Thank you very much. Are you able to move forward?
The droid is no longer moving. All of its lights are turned off.
Oh dear. Well, I shall have to tell the clones about this place. If any of you droids can move, you should probably come with me. Can any of them move?
The medical droid pops its head up. It leaves its impossible task of fixing this destroyed droid alone. It walks at about 2 miles per hour.
Oh dear,
Maybe
very slow.
Yeah, it just kind of starts teetering towards the door. The bug-faced droid that you met earlier says, "I'm pretty comfortable, but I guess I can find my way out now." And it uses its forearms to sort of crawl towards the open door. All of the other droids and lights don't really seem to notice that anything has changed.
Okay. TC-44 doesn't have time for this. TC-44 is going to try and leave.
Okay.
You are all on your own. You can take care of yourselves. The clones will be here shortly. You can just stay here if you want. And
All right.
TC-44 heads out into the hallway.
The hallway has no doors. It is about 30 feet long, and it splits like a T in 2 different directions.
TC-44 heads down the hallway as quickly as his servos can possibly take him and heads towards the left. If I make enough lefts, I will find my way out.
The left hallway is actually a flight of stairs, and it's going up.
Oh, perfect. Stairs. These stairs take him about 5 minutes to walk up.
Yeah, there's quite a few stairs. It's actually like a few flights.
Oh, okay. The stairs take him approximately 10 minutes to walk up.
Okay. At the top of the stairs, there is a empty chair and a door that seems to go outside. The door has been locked, but it's been locked from the inside.
Well, this is easy. TC-44 unlocks the door.
All right, you step out into the hustle and bustle of the city of Coruscant.
Well, I solved that much more quickly than I expected to. And TC-44 walks on.
It's about 2 in the afternoon right now.
TC-44 thinks out loud to himself. I should find a public comlink and call the clones. Are there any nearby?
Yeah, there is a public phone. It's like half a block away. Where you're, yeah. So it takes another 10 minutes. It's not as dark now where you are. You can see there's an area where there's a lot of light pouring through. There's basically one of those big kind of city canyons where there's tons of traffic.
Is it are there any familiar sights to TC?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. So I eventually get to the public comlink and step in the booth. What's the weather today? Just wondering.
I think it's sunny, actually. I think this is... I'm the game master, so it's the first game where it's sunny and it's the middle of the day.
I think it's... we're nearing the end of the... So they I think they, like, program the weather here. We're nearing the end of the scheduled fall, and scheduled winters should be coming shortly.
Interesting.
Not that TC really cares about the weather.
Yeah, that's interesting, because I guess how they'd have to like make their own weather because there's like no oceans.
Right.
The whole thing doesn't make any sense. But
it's a city that's also a planet. It's a planet that's also a city.
The entire planet is one big city.
The entire city is a whole planet.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, so TC-44 is going to call the HQ.
Yeah, so TC-44 calls up clone base.
Hello?
Hello, Reggie. This is Reggie, right?
Yeah, it's Reg.
I was just captured by some ruffians, and I would like you to come down because they have many droids in their cellar. They should probably be in trouble. I also remembered some strange things. Anyway,
Wait, what?
please come down here, trace this number. Goodbye.
Wait, no.
He hangs up.
All right, so...
Where am I?
So, what are the neighborhoods, again, that we've established?
From the lowest. The lowest is the bottom of the avenue, and it's called... Some people call it Canyon Town, other people call it Rock Bottom. Then the lower levels are Gand Alley, and the Undercity, and the Blacklight District.
Yeah.
And then the middle levels are Dak Avenue, Little Onderon, Gunga Town, and then we don't have any names for the upper level areas.
I kind of thought we didn't have any names for the upper levels, and I was almost going to try and invent a name for you.
Yeah, so I have a name somewhere, but I can never remember it, and I have not used it yet.
I was kind of wondering if Saul's office was on the upper levels.
Yeah, it is definitely on the upper levels. We might have maybe like an arena district because there's like Sunrider Stadium up there.
Arena district sounds good. It sounds like a place that might actually exist.
I don't know what the area with the casino is called. Off on the back side of everything. So it's like there's this big, almost like hole in the ground that everything sort of connects to, and that is the docks.
Okay, well, I'm going to say I was trying to come up with a place where the senators and stuff lived.
Yeah.
And it was going to be like something Heights or something like I just didn't like anything I came up with, like Shimmering Heights or something. That sounds like too fake. Like a golf course.
It does sound like a golf course.
But I'll let you take that and finish that.
All right, so TC-44 looks around and sees if he can identify where he might be and how to get from where he is to where he needs to be. Maybe if he can spot any sort of public transport, he might be able to find you are here.
So he's near basically a phone booth.
Yeah.
And very, very close by, there is a sign for public transportation and a map.
Mm-hmm. He waddles over.
The map does have a little star, and it is over Dak Avenue.
Oh, Dak Avenue. Pleasant. I wonder if I could catch a show at the Essen Theater. Do I have time? No, I mustn't.
It's 2 o'clock. You need to be up there about 6. So you've got 4 hours.
Oh, No, I do not have any credits. I should have taken some of those credits. He looks back at that building.
Okay, well, what do you wanna do?
So how far is the office from here?
You traveled about 45 minutes closer to your destination. So you've still got about an hour and a half of public transportation away from you. I'm gonna say you have 3 stops still that you would have to make. 3 stops as in you were gonna have to travel, get to another transportation, travel, and then get to another one.
Okay.
Very, very exciting stuff.
Well, I really should be going. This is a difficult decision. Well, so he's right on Famba Avenue, the big street that goes through. Dak Avenue, right on Dak Avenue. Mm-hmm. I might as well get to the offices. He looks at the bus route, or the speeder bus route, and sees if that will take him where he needs to go.
Yeah. Okay. So he's going to take a bus that's going to stop in Gunga Town, and then it's got to
go down before you go up.
Yeah, you got to go down, and then it's going to head pretty close to the offices. It's actually going to stop. It's going to stop at the central processing station close to it, and then it's going to head to the office district, the business district, basically, in Upper Coruscant, and then it's just a short walk to Saul's office.
Okay. Well, I suppose I could save time by just walking down to Gunga Town. Public transportation takes so long. There are a lot of lifts between Dak Avenue and Gunga Town. They're pretty interconnected. So TC-44 is going to walk across Dak Avenue over one of those big sky bridges to the nearest lift down to Gunga Town.
Okay. I just want to say that as TC4 walks away and is getting, putting distance between the comlink, the public comlink and Gunga Town, you see a clone car drop down right in front of it with its lights. And TC-44 is gone.
And TC-44 is long gone. Well, not really long gone because he's not very fast, but okay. TC-44 walks across Dak Avenue, keeping to the center of the bridge because it is very high and I do not want to fall. And gets to the nearest lift and hops in this big glass elevator down to Gunga Town. All right,
it's a very nice view. The lift is crowded. There are about 3 other alien species on this elevator with you. Lots of interesting smells.
TC-44 does have scent processors, but he just turns them off.
That's probably wise in most of Coruscant.
Yeah.
Especially when dealing with public transportation.
Those clones. Spicy in particular.
So a few minutes go by, and you arrive in Gunga Town.
Is it Upper Gunga Town or Lower Gunga Town?
It's Upper.
Okay, so it's fancy buildings.
Yeah,
it's lots of orbs.
Mm-hmm.
People, there's some like floating restaurants.
Yeah, there are some floating restaurants. They're kind of like little huts, but boxes. Not the alien huts. They're like the structure huts. And they just have a little window that slides up, and the restaurateurs serve food straight out of the windows onto the streets, like food trucks.
Where do I go from here? So I need to find that bus stop.
Yes, you need to find the bus stop.
Do you need me to roll a check to find the bus stop?
I haven't done a lot of rolling.
Sure hope not. That's fine.
Yeah, it is fine. It's fine to not roll it. You, I think once you figured out where you were on Dak Avenue, you reconfigured the map that you have downloaded and have a pretty straight beeline to where you need to go.
I just moved things around in there. Yeah. After my experiences in Little Onderon with the Rancors recently, I thought it was very useful for me to have a map of the city in my databases, especially if I need to drive another gunship.
That's probably wise. So you had a very quick walker. I'd say it's about 3 o'clock right now.
Yeah.
And you're a little bit lower. It's a little bit less natural light. Like you said, it's a little more illuminated by blue glowing orbs and stuff like that. There's some fire from people cooking.
Oh, I've got an idea.
Okay.
Those guys are probably going to come after me.
The clones? Or
no, the droid guys.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably are.
TC-44 is not thinking about that at all. But he is going through, while walking, he can multitask. He's got some advanced processors. He's going through that data again, the stuff in particular about the senator. Because now that he's remembered a little bit about that battle that he was in, he's interested in the separatists, and the more he knows, the better he can help his clones. So I would like to go back in there and possibly remember a little bit more. Okay.
So I have a question. I like this digital world that we just invented that droids can live within. While TC-44 is in this digital space, uncovering details and stuff, is he like on autopilot? Is he like still walking, traversing the landscape of Upper Gunga Town?
I think he's got his limbs on, he's got his vision processing on, but he probably turns off most of his other systems. It takes a lot of memory to do multitask like that. So he turns off the things that aren't super useful to him. So he can see, but he's not really listening. Sort of like if you're walking and reading a book or something like that. You're aware of what's going on, but not fully aware.
Got it. Okay. So,
what kind of check would you like me to make?
So, TC-44 re-enters this cube-shaped data file, this room that exists in his mind's eye.
Uh-huh.
He walks back into the room, and
he's going to try and unredact that information if he can.
Oh, okay. I like it. Cool. Oh boy, I feel like I could do a lot with this personally.
Yeah.
I have some ideas that I just remembered. You were going to try and decode all of this redacted information within this data file. Is that correct?
Yeah, I assume if it's redacted, it's probably been either scrambled beyond recognition or something like that. So I want to try and unscramble this information.
Okay. I'm going to say it's going to be a difficult check.
Okay. I would like to flip my light side to upgrade one of my greens to a yellow.
And I would like to flip one of my dark side to upgrade one of my purples to a red.
Okay. Can I have a boost because I've already sort of broken in here?
Yeah.
So I've sort of got a feeling for the decryption.
I'm going to say...
the encryption.
I'm going to say... I mean, I was just going to come up with a different boost. I was going to give you a boost for having read everything already. And using the context to help you piece together what it should be.
Context clues. All right, so I'm rolling 2 purples, 2 greens, a yellow and a red, and 2 boost die.
Sure.
I end up with a success.
Wow.
And a threat.
I often find...
Yeah, I got 4 failures that all canceled out 4 successes.
I find that those blue ones, it's just coincidence, but they seem to never help me.
Oh, that is where my success came.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I was able to piece together a lot of the information based on what I had read.
So, but you got a threat?
I got 1 threat, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna drop a bomb on TC-44.
Please do.
And this is also the threat. You've decoded some of this information. I'm gonna say you've decoded about half of it. You could probably continue.
Oh no. Okay.
Continue decoding it, but it's gonna take a little while.
Okay. I think I know the bombshell, and I'm worried for TC.
I don't know if you do, but we're about to find out. He's seeing some language that he's a little surprised to see. He's seeing the mentioning of a clone coming up a lot in this data, and it seems like a clone might be connected to this senator, and this senator's dealing with the Trade Federation.
Okay. Do I get a name or a number?
It's going to take you a little bit longer to get the name.
Okay. TC's got a little bit further to go before he gets to the bus stop.
Yeah. You've got a little bit further to go.
Do you want me to roll again?
Yeah, I do want you to roll again, actually, to see if you can, how you're going to finish this data.
Okay. What, same difficulty or more difficult?
Same.
All right. Are you flipping? I'm flipping.
Yeah, I'll flip. Because I really want you to get either a triumph or a despair.
Yeah, where are my triumphs? I am eager to... This is information. TC likes information. I mean, TC's normal tasks are cleaning, and when Reggie's not cooking, TC's cooking, and TC really wants to be part of something again, and especially now that he knows that he was at least a minor part in the conflict, and he's got a little bit of a history of being a bigger part of something. Mm-hmm. TC really wants to have this information. So can I have a boost die?
Yeah, you can have a boost.
Well, you're gonna be disappointed. Okay, so we're gonna do this like one of the other podcasts does this. I got 4 successes. I got 2 failures. So that ends up with 2 successes. I got 4 advantages and 2 threats. So 2 successes, 2 advantages total. What information have I found?
2 success, 2 advantage?
Yeah. So TC's walking through Gunga Town, partly walking around people, partly people avoiding TC because they see that it's a droid and it's just sort of walking at a steady pace and ignoring what's going on around. There are lots of sights and sounds, but that stuff's not important to TC right now. TC's fully immersed in data.
TC has uncovered all of the data. It is now reads fluently, and it seems that there's a clone working with the groups that are working with this corrupt senator, and the clone's name is 814412.
Is there a nickname attached?
There is no nickname attached, but TC-44 might know just from... It seems like this might be a clone close to TC-44.
Would TC know the clones by their numbers?
That is maybe a question I would ask you.
TC stops in his tracks when he finds all the data and quickly goes through it. It is all processed within a matter of seconds. And he looks to his left and he looks to his right and he looks for another comlink booth.
There is one to his right.
All right, he heads over to that booth and calls the clone base again.
Hello.
Hello. May I speak to 814412, please?
Let me see if I can find him. Hey, no, he just left, I guess.
Where did he go?
Well, I told him where you were, and he just headed right off. He was talking to Teeth for a minute too. I don't know what about.
I did not see him. Did he have any distinct markings that I would be aware of?
Everybody knows him. I mean,
what's his name? Just tell me his name. Listen. Tell me his name.
Yeah, he's named after his distinctive markings. It's ink, right? You didn't know that?
Ink. Thank you. Goodbye.
Wait, hold on.
TC hangs up.
All right.
This is important information. TC is very conflicted at this moment.
Yeah, his clones, his friends.
He has to protect his friends.
I'm gonna flip the dark side, and I'm gonna say that the clone cruiser from before enters the scene, and it's quite far away, but it's hovering above Upper Gunga Town, and it's making its way down the strip towards TC-44.
So
very slowly.
TC-44 just acquired a lot of new information, and as he is walking through this crowd, he gets an idea. He's thinking back to the past when he was part of the action, and thinking about Lucky and Dice, and something that he saw them do one time. He is walking past somebody, and he sees that they're holding this big, bulky cloak over their arm, and he's going to try and grab it.
Okay.
And he wants to put it on. Can I make a skullduggery check to try and steal it from him?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Without him really noticing?
So he's never done this before. Okay.
No, he's seen it done, so I would like a boost, please.
I was gonna say, was this a sleeper skill that is gonna be awoken? But I don't think he's.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. That's kind of what I was hoping.
He's done it before.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So it's gonna be a
whatever this guy's perception or vigilance would be. He's in Gunga Town. It's a very large Gungan. He's one of those Gungans with the shorter beak and green skin, and he's walking with a pair of smaller, young, kid Gungans.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to say that it's going to be average difficulty. Great. Yeah.
And he is unable to get that cloak, but he is not caught because he got 2 advantages.
Yeah, this Gungan did not even notice. He's paying attention to these little kids.
Yeah, they're keeping him busy. And TC-44 hustles as best he can towards the bus stop. I think he's probably able to pick up an extra half a mile an hour.
I think since he awoke his first wiped memory, he's about twice as fast as he used to be.
He's becoming super TC-44. A super protocol droid.
That is almost too silly for us to allow it to happen. But I just think he's becoming he's coming into himself. He's not letting the programming. I mean, that's for you to decide. But I think he's doing what he wants to do instead of what he's forced to do.
TC is booking it towards the bus
So
station.
the bus station is clear glass. It's not going to be a very good place to hide if the bus is not.
Is there a crowd?
I'm going to say there's about 8 people. So there's quite a few people about to get on.
What else is around? Is the bus coming?
The bus is not in sight yet, but it's going to. I'm going to say it's going to be there in about 5 minutes.
All right, my internal clock says I've got about 5 minutes before the bus comes. What else is around me right now?
Let's see. There is a stand selling some tasty-looking fish. There's some gorgs at this stand. Yeah, it's a gorgmonger. They're hanging from sticks. There are some performers actually. There's kind of like an open little square right before the bus stop. The bus lets off at this area. It's kind of like a little entertainment area. So there's some jugglers. There are some people dancing, jumping through rings and stuff. There's some people watching. Some of the people waiting for the bus are watching.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
that's gonna happen. TC-44 is gonna go over and pretend to be one of the performers.
Okay. I mean, TC-44 is a performer. I mean, that's a specialized tree. That
is correct. So TC-44 is going to go over to these performers who are doing various acrobatics and stuff. There's a Doug walking on his feet, which you don't see every day. There's a Shistavanen juggling flaming torches, and a Gungan. There's a little group of Gungans playing sort of the soundtrack to the performance that's going on. And TC-44 is going to go over there and can I flip a light side point so that there's one of the performers didn't show up today, but his stuff's there.
Okay.
So TC-44 grabs this weird sort of headdress kind of thing and puts it on.
Okay. Yeah,
something has awakened in TC.
This is a very tight outfit. It looks like this was probably made for a Sullustan.
Yeah, it's
a sort of smaller person. The headdress is I guess you can describe it for me.
It looks like something out of Dr. Seuss. It looks like it's like a set of trumpets.
Okay.
In bright colors. And there's a set of knives.
Okay.
That TC is going to attempt to juggle.
Oh no. All right.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Okay. Well, good luck, TC.
So, how do you want to do this? Do you want to do Ink's perception? Or...
Yikes. Okay. I mean, I feel like you're going to have to juggle, right?
You're making me juggle. Okay. So that's a coordination.
Yes.
Probably.
And yours is not...
How difficult?
Not very good.
It's not great.
I mean, is it easy to juggle?
No.
Is it average to juggle?
I'm gonna let you decide.
I think it's kind of hard to juggle.
Kind of hard.
Yeah.
Not hard.
I'm gonna say
kind of hard or hard.
Average difficulty.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give you a setback because you've got little protocol droid arms that don't reach past your shoulders.
That's true. Okay. No, I do it.
Oh my god.
I do the heck out of it. I got 3 successes. I did get 2 threats, though.
Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna... So...
TC-44 is standing there, barely moving his arms, expertly juggling knives.
How many knives?
4.
Wow. That's great. That's really great. Your threat...
He'll never notice me now.
I'm gonna say that your threat is that Ink is in this clone trooper police cruiser, and is driving over right as this expert juggling is happening. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna roll to see if he sees you or not. Can I do that as your threat?
He gets an automatic. So I am performing my distracting behavior right now. Okay. So I suffer strain. I'm gonna take 3 strain to give him 3 threats.
Okay. And let's see.
Well, no, it's an equal number of engaged NPCs suffer threat. So I could give threat to 3 people, I guess. That seems crappy.
Yeah, sometimes...
He gets a threat.
Yeah, sometimes those, well, I guess if you were surrounded by villains, you could mess them all up. So I just get to decide how hard it is for him to spot you.
Yeah. Well, I've got my robes, so I want him to have a setback die. Or my disguise now. And I'm in a
So
crowd.
an extra setback?
Yeah.
Okay.
So can I use my stealth as the difficulty?
I guess.
Which would be average.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was gonna do. Anyway, so that seems fair. Okay.
I'm trying my best to blend in.
I think you're doing a very good job, except for you do have a shiny, silver face?
Well, I got this thing on my head, though.
Yeah. I think you're very well disguised and you're performing adequately, but you do still have this shiny little face.
TC-44 feels very strange doing this.
And the
Don't forget to add your threat.
oops, I rolled a D6 by accident. It was the same color as my threat die, or my setback.
Your setback.
The police cruiser is so close to the street that you can hear it like making this really loud, whirring kind of hovering noise, and it's right above your head, and it continues past TC-44 and further down the strip. TC-44 has done it.
As it passes right overhead, TC-44 says, "Oh, there's my bus," and he drops all the knives and starts walking. Actually, he drops 3 of the 4 knives and walks towards the bus.
I had a feeling you might do that.
He shuns his disguise, it shrugs his disguise, it's all over the ground now, and walks towards the oncoming bus.
Alright, the bus pulls up,
TC-44 gets on.
and I'm gonna flip one of my dark side.
Great.
Because I just had a funny idea. The bus driver is a human.
Okay.
It's a human woman, and TC-44 goes to take a seat, and she says, "Hey, you got money for the fare?
Oh.
You need credits to take the bus, of course."
I do work for the government. I'm sure we can figure this out.
Well, how are we gonna figure it out?
I'm currently headed towards the RSF offices. You may have heard of the RSF. They're kind of a big deal. I'm sure they would be happy to pay. I've won an award.
An award? No, I can't. An award doesn't take you from A to B. My friend.
Oh, well, would you accept this knife? And I start...
Jeez. Are you threatening
Oh,
me?
no, I'm not threatening you. But here, take this knife. And I point it towards her.
Get back. Get off of my bus.
No. I must get where I need to go. You will take me where I need to go.
Are you threatening me? Do you know that it's a...
Absolutely not.
It's a planetary offense to threaten a bus driver.
I work for the government. You misunderstand. Take me where I need to go right now. So TC-44 is offering this knife to the bus driver as payment because he doesn't have any other payment, even though, I obviously work for the government, and they would be happy to pay the transit fees, but I do not have any credits on me right now. Please take me where I need to go.
Oh my. Somebody help, he's pointing a knife at me.
You misunderstand.
Sitting in one of the front 2 seats is a very large red Nikto.
Yeah.
And this Nikto looks like he's dressed and ready for work.
Oh, okay.
He's got his sleeves rolled up. He's got some kind of tattoo of that says home. It's pretty hard to make out, but he stands up and says, "Hey, nobody threatens a public transportation driver in my town and gets away with it. You better put that knife down."
Sir, you misunderstand. I'm just trying to offer payment. I work for the government.
I've heard this before, and I'll tell you what we do. We do with lowlives like you where I come from. He rolls up his sleeve. He starts walking towards TC-44.
Please, sir. TC-44 drops the knife and puts his hands up.
It's too late for that, buddy. You people make me so mad. I might just fly off the handle today. Feel like I might cause an incident. You know what I mean? He grabs TC-44 kind of around the waist, like he's picking up his dance partner, and
Oh my!
I'm gonna roll. He's gonna try and toss TC-44 through the closed door and onto the ground below. It looks like they're about 2 stories up from sidewalk below.
2 stories? TC-44 is gonna die. If we follow the rules, TC-44 is gonna die.
We'll find out what's
Okay,
gonna happen.
all right, fine. Roll it.
Okay, so this is going to be a athletics check.
Yeah, athletics are ranged heavy, I guess.
Is there anything you want to do?
Nope.
Okay. He succeeded with 2 success and 2 advantages.
Okay.
He throws TC hard enough that the doors, which sort of part at the middle, are knocked open instantly.
Uh-huh. Oh my!
You can hear this red Nikto muttering to himself. He's pretty proud of himself. It doesn't matter. The bus is gone.
Wait, no. I want to roll coordination to see if I can hang on to the side of the bus.
All right. Fair enough.
What's the difficulty?
It's gonna be hard.
Okay. I have very important places to be today. He hangs the heck on.
Okay.
2 successes worth of hanging on, but I got 2 threats. So TC-44 is chucked out the door of this hover bus and sees that there are 2 stories worth of space between him and whatever surface is below. And if he hits the ground, he will just shatter into pieces. So he takes his wimpy mechanical hands and reaches for the bus door and is able to grab on. And the bus doors close with his fingers in them.
Is that the threat?
I don't know. What's the threat? You want me to? I could take strain, or if you got nothing, I'll take strain.
Yeah, you should take strain.
Okay.
This is not going to be an easy ride.
I turn off my audio processors because there's just too much wind.
I'm not quite sure what the red Nikto. I'm not sure what his advantages are, so I'm just gonna leave that alone.
Can his advantages be that the whole bus cheered for him?
Yeah, the bus definitely cheered.
He's probably on the news later.
Oh, John Shandong this will be, I think, the 3rd time he's been on the news.
But not the last.
But not the last. He's gonna be, yeah, that's for another episode. Okay, so you are flying through the air at probably about, I don't know, 80 miles per hour.
I wonder how much time I have left in my commute today.
It's almost 5 o'clock
Oh
right
dear,
now.
I might be late.
The sky is getting a little bit low. The sun.
Yeah, we are close to winter after all.
I am going to say that you have at this moment, hanging from this flying bus, you have the most spectacular view of the city.
Yeah, I turned my audio processors off, but not my visual processing systems. And it's very nice. I record it. And while I record it, I'm going to take a dive back into my memories.
I think this is a good time to do that.
I've got nothing else to do. I've got like a half hour of hanging onto the side of this bus before I get to the central processing station and another bus ride or something over to the RSF office. Jeez, what a day.
TC-44 is delving back into his mindscape.
Yeah.
His
mind palace.
Yeah, his mind palace.
I think at this point, the brick that we have been seeing has been filled out a little bit, and it's starting to sort of take interesting shape. More like an actual place than just a brick.
Wow.
And TC-44 walks in.
So what is different about this space? What's different about the interior from then to now?
So every time they wipe his memory, he just sort of ends up with a brick. Just clean lines, nothing in it, place where he can store his new memories. And I think when he gets new memories, he sorts them and files them away, sort of like stacks, like tall shelves that you can pull out drawers and find information, that sort of thing. That's sort of what it, I guess, it's sort of like an analogy for how that looks. And as he's sort of opened up old, dusty files that he thought were gone and gotten new information about Ink and seeing things about his old battles and the new separatist and the new clone threat, which is so strange to him because he's always trusted these people and they need him to in order to stay on the straight and narrow. He didn't spend enough time with Ink. He kind of blames himself. So he wants to go back and I guess as he's getting this new information, to step back, like he's recording the sunset and now the space that was clean and white and shiny and silver now has sort of that sunset glow. And he's got a little room off to the side where he's cataloged all the different weapons he's ever held. He's got a little blaster that Dyson Lucky gave him up on the wall. And it's got some portraits of the clones that he likes in particular. There's no portrait of Spicy. Yeah, it's just becoming more lived in.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to take a trek down to the basement.
Okay, I like this. This is great.
So what's he rolling against?
So he walks over to the basement, and it seems like the door is stuck. It won't open.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So he's going to pull on it?
No, he's going to try and smash it.
Okay.
He puts his hand straight and is going to try and karate chop it.
All right. So I will let you do either a... Okay. I was going to say I would let you do a brawl check, but that doesn't seem... he's not using his physical...
No, he's also very bad at that.
Yeah, that's why...
Not very good at that.
That's why he's not going to do that. So, I guess computers?
Yeah.
It's a computer check to smash the door with his hand?
Yeah. I mean, he's metaphorically smashing it.
I get it. Yeah.
What's the difficulty?
I'm going to say that it is average.
Average? It should be harder than that.
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to say...
He's trying to access things that
he's not supposed to.
Are broken. Yeah.
I'm going to say that your difficulty check is difficult, and I kind of want to throw a red in there.
Okay.
I'm going to flip a dark side, and I'm going to upgrade it to red.
I'm going to upgrade too. We're just like flipping ours at all the same times.
Well, we just want the craziest stuff to happen because it's more fun.
Boy, I wish he was better at computers. TC is standing in this almost like Naboo-esque building in his mind now, with the sunset shining in through his photoreceptors. And he's standing in front of this door that is out of place in this sort of regal space. See, as a protocol droid, TC-44 is adept in so many different forms of communication, and he also knows about all their cultures and everything. So he can make this space look any way he wants, and he chose Naboo because he looks up to what Senator Amidala did when the Separatists blockaded her planet, and how she was able to unite the peoples of her world. And so many Gungans came to Coruscant after that, and he appreciates their culture as well. So he chose to make this space look like that. But the place that he's standing in front of right now looks stark and metal, and almost it's a government door, and he needs to get past it. And he gives himself a little pep talk. You can do this, TC. You know you've got it in you. You've done much more difficult things than this. I know it. Can I have a boost die for his pep talk?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so I'm rolling 2 purples, 2 greens, red, yellow, and 1 blue.
Quite the pool.
Wow.
You did bad?
TC-44 got 0 successes, 2 advantages, 3 advantages, and a despair.
Oh boy.
So TC-44 standing in front of this mechanical, bureaucratic government piece of metal, and I don't know what to do with those advantages until you tell me my despair.
Maybe I can partially use your advantages.
Okay.
The door slowly slides open. Sounds like it's scraping against the wall that it's sliding into.
Uh-huh.
It's completely dark on the other side. Dust and cold mist flow through the opening of the door. And a armed battle droid steps through the door and fires a laser blast at TC-44.
What happens?
And TC-44 awakens from he's been kicked out of his mind's eye.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Coruscant Nights.
Thanks to Doug for GMing on these episodes. You can find Doug's art at voidboy.art. Our
music is by Mark Eberhardt.
You can find us on social media at Coruscant Night on Twitter, or you can email us at coruscantnightspod@gmail.com.
Love the podcast and want to show your support? You can leave us a review on your favorite podcatcher. You can buy us a coffee at ko-fi.com/Coruscant Nights, or you can visit us on Patreon.
Check it out at patreon.com/Coruscant Nights.